Hello, boys and girls. My name is Anne Harvey, and I'll be your guide once more throughout this wonderful journey called learning. Today, you'll be learning some important thinking skills. You'll be learning how to reason and process information. Thinking skills are divided into two broad categories. Verbal reasoning, that is, processing information, and solving problem with words, or simply thinking with words. The other is quantitative reasoning, and this involves using mathematical skills and concepts to process information and solve problems. In this lesson, you'll need your pen and your paper, your social studies resource book, and of course, your thinking cap and your undivided attention. All right. Now you're ready for the class. So let's go ahead, write the name of the subject, social studies, and today's date. And remember to take your notes as we go along. Okay, as I said before, boys and girls, we need to put on our thinking caps and think. Your parents can participate too by listening and ensuring that you are paying attention. Today's lessons we are focusing on verbal reasoning, that is, thinking with words. We'll be using the topic weather to develop these skills. Now, let's take a look at our learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Complete sentence by selecting the word based on spelling, context, or meaning. 2. Explain the relationship between pairs of words used in analogy. And 3. Classify objects based on similarities. All right, so now I have a tongue twister for you. I'll say it slowly at first. Listen up. Whether the weather is hot, whether the weather is cold, we'll weather the weather whether we like it or not. You want to try it? That wasn't so bad, was it? All right, very good. Whether the weather is hot, whether the weather is cold, we'll weather the weather whether we like it or not. All right. Excellent, boys and girls. Now, on your screen, you will see the words weather and weather. W-H-E-T-H-E-R and W-E-A-T-H-E-R sound alike. The pronunciation of the word sounds the same, but they are spelled, that's right, differently. And they have different meanings. W-E-A-T-H-E-R is a state or condition of the atmosphere in a specific place at a specific time. Weather, spelled like this, W-H-E-T-H-E-R, is used to express a doubt or a choice between alternatives. For example, if you get up in the morning and you may find the place so nice, bright and sunny, and then by the afternoon, it may be raining. And that may be because rain be falling for half an hour, and then voila, there is sunshine again. This is what we call the weather. It's a short term and it's for a specific place. Now, W-H-E-T-H-E-R is used to express one or more possibilities or to express uncertainty or doubt. For example, you may be wondering whether you're to walk with your umbrella or not. Now, boys and girls, in social studies, there are many words that sound alike but are spelled differently, yes, and have different meanings. Are the words we just look at. weather and weather, sun and sun, plain and plain, rain, rain, rain. So here we're going to develop our verbal reasoning skills by figuring out the answers to these questions. All right? So get your pen and paper ready now. The blank is the Earth's main source of energy. So we have the options here. We have S-U-N, sun, and S-O-N, sun. So let's think about this. S-U-N refers to the big ball of gases in the sky. Like, that sun gives light during the daytime and it also gives us heat. S-O-N, however, is a male child. A mother or a father may have a son, a male child. Okay? So, what would be the best response? That's right. The best response would be S-U-N. Excellent. Wonderful. All right. So let's look at another example. All blank happens when warm, moist air is cooled. Let's look at our options here. We have R-E-I-N or R-E-I-G-N and R-A-I-N. They all sound rain. But R-E-I-N refers to a long, narrow strap that is attached to the end of a bridle in a horse's mouth that is used to guide the horse while riding. R-E-I-G-N means to hold a royal office. For example, the king and queen reign over the kingdom. R-A-I-N means droplets of water that falls from the sky. Now, which one would you consider to be the right answer? Oh, yes, you're right. R-A-I-N. Excellent answer. Excellent thinking. Okay, boys and girls, we move to another category now. It's called analogy. Analogy is another way that can help our thinking skills. Do you remember what analogies are? Yes? Yes, they are comparisons between two pairs of words. And that is, in order to complete the comparison, you must find out the relationship between the two pairs of words. All right, let's see how we're going to do this now. Let's answer questions about the elements of weather and the instruments used to measure them. Rainfall is to rain gauge as temperature is to... All right, so let us put on our thinking caps again and say to ourselves, what is the relationship between rainfall and rain gauge? Rainfall is the element of weather and the rain gauge is the instrument used to measure it. Excellent. Now, temperature is an element of weather, right? And what is used to measure temperature? Oh yes, a thermometer. Very good. Excellent thinking again. So all right, so let us complete this analogy. Rainfall is to rain gauge as temperature is to thermometer. All right, you guys are doing so well. So well. I'm enjoying this. All right, let's do another. All right, temperature is the thermometer as wind direction is to... All right, let's think now. There are two instruments that are used to measure wind. You have the anemometer and the wind vane. Anemometer measures the speed of the wind while the wind vane measures the direction. So which is the correct answer? All right, let's go. Temperature is the thermometer as wind direction is to wind vane. You are correct. So let's read the complete analogy now. Temperature is the thermometer as wind direction is to wind vane. All right, let's look at the relationship between the pairs of words. Temperature is measured by a thermometer and wind direction is measured by a wind vane. And now we will move on to our third and last category of the day. This thinking skill is called classification. Classification. It means to put things that are similar in the same group. All right, we're going to play a game now. Let's play a game called Odd One Out. In this game, I will read a list of words and then give you the opportunity to identify the odd one out. Let's do a little practice, eh? You have sunshine, rainfall, wind, latitude. Which one is the odd one out? What do you think these things have in common? Sunshine, rainfall, and wind are elements of weather. Latitude is not an element of weather, so therefore latitude is the odd one out. All right, let's do one that is a bit more challenging, right? Yes? Which one is the odd one out? You have hurricane, drought, flood, earthquake. Now, this one is not so easy, right? We all know that these are all natural hazards. Hurricane, drought, flood, and earthquake are natural hazards. So, which one is different? Earthquake, hurricane, drought, and flood are natural hazards that are associated with weather. And while earthquake is not associated with weather. All right? All right, let's play another game. And this game is called Which One Belongs? And I will list 3 things that are in a group, but then I will name 2 other things and you will have to say which one belongs to that group. Okay? So here is a list of words. Spring, summer, and autumn. Now, which one, the other 2 words I'm going to give you now are winter and weather. Let's think this one through. What do spring, summer, and autumn have in common? Yes, you got it right. They are seasons. Now, which one of these 2, which one of these is a season? Is it winter or weather? Yes? The answer is winter. The 4 seasons are, let's go, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Excellent job, boys and girls. All right. Wow, you did a great job today. I'm so proud of you. So let's review what we have learned. Analogies are comparisons between 2 pairs of words. And in order to complete the comparison, you must find out the relationship between the first pair of words and then use that to find out the answer to complete the second pair of words. For example, warm is to summer as cold is to winter. All right, and we looked at classification. Classification means to put things that are similar or share common characteristics in the same group. For example, the rain gauge, thermometer, and wind vane are all instruments used to measure the element of weather. And finally, we have learned to what? Reason with words by selecting the best word. For example, the sun, sun, is shining brightly today. Here's an activity you can do at home with your friends and family. You can write 3 analogies and test your friends or your family members. Remember too, to explain to them the relationship between the pair of words in the analogies. And finally, boys and girls, yes, we have come to another exciting lesson. I thank you so much for your participation, and we hope you have learned something new or you were able to revise what your teacher has already done with you. Until next time, boys and girls, please stay safe out there. Remember to wear a mask, wash your hands, walk good now. Until next time.